Welcome to solverfy.
So if we think about a map of the United States, this won't be perfect, but it'll be enough to get an idea. So if this is our map of the United States, we have different cities. So we have New York, Los Angeles, so we'll put LA somewhere here in California, maybe closer to the water, LA. And then we have New York is more so up here. That's going to be on the coast more, New York City. And then we also have Massachusetts, so that's Boston. San Francisco is going to be Northern California. We have Boston, Miami. Miami is going to be down here in Florida. Boston up here. And then Denver will be in Colorado, so somewhere in the middle. And then that is all of our cities. So we know that these have their different weights, and we're using a weighted graph, so we want to determine what is the best way to take these paths. So how a weighted graph works is you're given just a normal graph, just like this. However, it's not always cities, it could just be different vertices. So maybe something like this, and you're trying to go from point A to point B. Now, along the way, there's all these different weights, such as this. And depending on which path you take, for example, in this case, it would be smarter to go from A to B that way, because this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. That's only 6 weights when you add them all up, whereas this path would give you 2 plus 4, so that's actually the same. So no matter which way you go from A to B, it's going to be the same distance. However, in this case, what we have is trying to go from New York to Los Angeles. We have to take certain stops. So given the weights, we see that the shortest distance for A is going to be 2,451 miles. For part B, we're trying to go from Boston to Chicago to San Francisco, and that's going to be 2,715 miles. Then we're trying to go from, that was Boston and San Francisco. And then for part C, we're trying to go from Miami to Denver. So we're going to go from, in the first one, in part B, we go from Boston to Chicago to San Francisco. In part A, we go from New York straight to LA. In part C, we go from Miami to Atlanta to Chicago to Denver. And that's 2,109 miles. Then part D, we go from Miami to Atlanta to Chicago to Denver to Los Angeles, and that's going to be 2,943 miles.